Good day everyone! So for today's video, we will discuss how to illustrate sets using Venn diagram. But before that, let us all have a short recap about sets. So we looked at sets before and they can define as the collection of distinct and unique elements. So these elements can be numbers, alphabets, addresses of city, names, and many more. So we will discuss today the different operations between two or more of these sets. So of course, let us all be familiarized what is Venn diagram and its uses. So Venn diagram are useful in solving simple logical problems. And also, it introduced by a mathematician named John Venn. Yes, so he introduced the concept of representing the sets pictorially by means of closed figures, geometrical figures, to be exact, which called Venn diagram. So what are Venn diagram to be exact? So set diagrams or Venn diagrams are pictorial representations of set represented by closed figures. So Venn diagrams are used to illustrate various operations like union, intersection, complement, and difference. So yan po ang pag-aaralan natin ngayon. Yan different operations na yan. So in Venn diagram, the universal set is represented by a rectangle. So yan po ang ating universal set. And all the other sets under consideration by circles within the rectangle. So circle is used to represent other subsets of the universal sets. In set theory, diba, we have different operations. So these are union, intersections, complement, and difference. So all these operations are represented using a unique operator. So ayan. So we will discuss or I will discuss to you later on kung paano ba ito gawin. So magsimula tayo sa union of two sets. So the union of two sets is a set containing all elements that are in A or in B or possibly both. So ganyan po yun. So yan po ang ating symbol. Union of set A and set B. So let's have an example. Okay? So ito po example natin. Let U be a universal set consisting of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And set A and B, a subset of universal set defined as. So sa set A, meron tayong 1, 2, 3, 5, and 7. While sa set B naman, meron tayong 2, 4, 6, and 8. So if we are going to illustrate the given set using Venn diagram, of course, we will start in having a rectangle. So yan po ang first step. So since we have two sets, we have set A and set B, and as you can see, okay, we have here a common element. So ano yung common element kay set A at kay set B? So we have number 2. So ibig sabihin, yung element na meron kay set A and set B, so as you can see, we have common element. So this is a joint set. So meaning, we will have here two overlapping circles. So take note ha. Take note that if we are going to illustrate sets using Venn diagram, we will always begin, para hindi kayo malito, para mas madali, always begin from inside to outside. So we will start listing or putting the elements starting the intersection. So since the intersection or the common element sa set A and set B is 2. So that's why we will write 2 in the intersection of set A and set B. So naiintindihan po ba? Okay. So to complete our Venn diagram, as you can see, this part, okay, is for A. So, from the list that we have here, set A, we have 1, 2, 3, 5, and 7. So, we already have here 2. So, what are the other elements that is needed from set A? So, we will have here yung mga kulang pa, okay? 1, 3, 5, and 7. So, next, Naintindihan? Okay, so next po is, let us complete the element in set B. So from the given, we have elements 2, 4, 6, and 8. So this is the operation. So ayan po yun. So this is the operation, the portion rather, the part is for set B. So ayan po yan, nakita nyo? So ano po, if that's so, we already have here 2 as the element of set B. So ano pa yung kulang or natitira na element? So we have here 4, 6, and 8. Okay, so before you conclude that you already illustrate the given set, always go back to the universal set. Okay, tingnan natin maigi. So from the given that we have in the universal set, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So lahat po baga ng element ng universal set ay present kay set A and set B. So kung mapapansin po natin, kung mapapansin nyo, wala si element number 9. So kapag ganito po, kapag naka-encounter kayo ng ganito, na may hindi present na element from set A and set B, so ano ang gagawin natin? So we will write the number 9 outside the circle. So ibig sabihin, pwede po nating ilagay yung element na 9 sa labas. So to complete our illustration of the given set using Venn diagram. This is the illustration of the given set. So sana naiintindihan po. And then, let us now find the union of set A and set B. So tapos na tayo mag-illustrate, hanapin na natin yung union ng dalawang set. So again, when we say union, we will simply combine all the elements from set A and set B. So we will come up with a union of set A and set B, which are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So makikita nyo, hindi na-repeat yung common element natin na number 2. Okay? Ito sa tayo yan. So to illustrate the union of set A and set B, so the shaded part will be this one. Okay? So this will be the illustration of the union set and set A and set B. Another example. Example natin to. So we have we have 2 sets. So set A, we have A, B, G, J, and K. While in set B, we have H, T, K, and G. So ano ang first step? Of course, let's draw a rectangle for universal set. We have 2 sets. We have 2 sets. We have set A and set B. And as you can see, we have here a common element again. So ano yung common element do sa dalawang set? So we have G and K. So these are our common elements. So ibig sabihin, isa sila ay joint set. So meaning we will have here 2 overlapping circles again. So since the intersection or the common element sa set A and set B is G and K, so that's why we will write G and K in the intersection of A and B. So next, let's now complete the Venn diagram. So simula ulit tayo kay set A. So ano pa ba yung other elements na hindi natin na-mention kay set A? So we have A, B, and J. So yan yung elements kay set A. So next, proceed tayo kay set B. So, ano pa ba ang element na hindi na-mention or kulang? So, we have H and T. So, since G and K are already there. So, let's find now the union of set A and set B. So, we will come up that union of set A and set B is equal to A, B, J, G, K, H, and T. So, our shaded region will be this one. So, sana naintindihan, okay? Proceed now. So, next operation, we have the intersection of 2 sets. So, when we say intersection of 2 sets, the 2 sets have common elements or elements that belong to both A and B. So, for the illustration, so again, since the intersection will have here 2 overlapping circles, And the shaded part of our Venn diagram, kung makikita nyo sa gitna, so it represent the intersection. So meaning, ito yung part ng nag-intersect yung dalawang set. So again, to represent the intersection, we will use the symbol inverted U. So to represent na yun yung intersection of set A and set B. So let's have an example. So same example of what we have para mas maintindihan ninyo. So let us find now the intersection of set A and set B. So pag sinabi natin intersection, yun yung or common element. So based from our figure, malinaw na the intersection of set A and set B is 2. Okay? Okay? So the common element or the intersection of the two set is number 2. So to show our intersection of set A and set B using Venn diagram, the shaded part will be this one. So again, this shows the intersection of two sets. So naintindihan? Okay. Let's proceed to the complement of two sets. So when we say complement of two sets, so that is simply referring to the elements on the universal set that are not in a given set. Nagigets po ba? So, ibig sabihin, yung mga element na nasa universal set pero wala sa given set. So, paano illustrate yun? So, to illustrate the complement of two sets, we will have this kind of representation or illustration. So, this shaded part, ano po, makikita nyo yung color pink. That shaded part of our Venn diagram refers to the complement of set A. So, which is denoted by this symbol. So, you could either use this one or this one. Pares lang po yan. So, this refers to the complement of set A. Example in complement of two set. Of course, the complement of set B. So, this shaded part, color pink, represent the complement of set B. Ibig sabihin, yung element na naka-universal set pero wala kay set B. So, let's have an example. Same example, okay? So, let us find out the complement of set A. Yan. Napin natin complement ng set A. So, kung ito po si set A, gaya na sinabi natin, pag sinabi natin complement, yun yung element ni universal set pero wala kay given set, which is kay set A. So, therefore, in listing the complement of set A, which are 4, 6, 8, and 9. So, to show it using our Venn diagram, the shaded part will be this one. So, this will be the shaded part to represent the complement of set A. So, naiintindihan po. Same lang siya sa complement ni set B. And last is the difference of two sets. So again, when we say difference, that means all the remaining elements on the first given set excluding the common element of the two sets. So ibig sabihin po, lahat na natitirang element from the first given set bukod doon sa common element ng dalawang set. So the difference of two set is represented as So, this illustration shows the difference of set A and set B. So, yung shaded part po na yon only represent the difference. So, A only. So, the set A minus B consists of the elements that are in A but not in B. Another example, no? Second possible illustration is this one. So, this show naman yung difference of set B and set A. So, B minus A. So, the set B minus A consists of elements that are in B but not in A. So, let's have an example. Let's find the difference of set A and set B. So, if we are going to find the difference A minus B, so we have here our answer. So, the answer will be on set A only. So, hindi kasama ang common element. Therefore, the difference of set A and set B is 1, 3, 5, and 7 only. So, naiintindihan po. So, the shaded part will be this one. this one. So, same din siya. Same goes kung ang hanapin natin ay difference of set B and set A. So, ito naman yun. So, 4, 6, and 8. So that's the end of our discussion. So I hope that you learn on how to illustrate sets, subsets, and the operations on sets. Of course, it's your turn naman. Illustrate the following operations in Venn diagram. So, kayo naman ang gumawa at kunin kung paano illustrate itong mga given sets. So, I'm looking forward and I hope you learned something. So see you again on my next video. Goodbye guys!